Hi, this is Dave Pokorny. I am here in the studio at 6th Street Playhouse, and I'm here with Craig Miller, the artistic director, and Michael Fontaine, who is the managing director. Am I correct on that, Michael?
That is correct.
Yay. How long have you been here? Let's start with you.
I started last August on an interim basis as artistic and education director and became managing director in January of this year. Wow. And then Craig was hired to be the permanent artistic and education director.
Permanent, as in theater, right?
Yeah.
Permanent? Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, permanent for now, which is great. Well, Craig, I know you're here through way of Texas, but from Illinois originally. Yeah. Give me a little history of your trek and how you got to 6th Street Playhouse. But not this morning. I know 101 and all that, but yeah.
Okay. Well, born and raised in Central Illinois, and went to college there as well at Illinois State University in Bloomington. And then up to New York, started my first company with a group of undergraduate fellows that we were all interested in trying to be the next Steppenwolf Theater Company. So we moved up there.
Is it to everybody?
Yeah, right. That's another story. But was there. I was in the city for 5 years, and then took a hiatus from theater for a bit, but then went back, got my master's degree, and went out to the East Coast and worked at the Shakespeare Theater of New Jersey for a few years as a casting director, and then started my second venture in Houston, Texas, at a company called Texas Repertory Theater Company. I founded and served as artistic director there for 7 years before coming to Santa Rosa.
So, I mean, you were talking about the whole country. You're in Texas. Mm-hmm. How do you get to Santa Rosa? Was there an open call, like an actor, or what happened?
Well, a bit. I guess there are wonderful websites. There's a lot of resources out there.
But you're just a guy out looking for a job.
I was.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. Things had come to a standstill for me in my personal and my professional life in Texas, and I needed a change. And so I just went out.
A lot of people say that in Texas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No kidding. So there's a wonderful organization, national organization called Theater Communications Group. They print American Theater Magazine, but they also have a search engine called Art Search, and it's specific to the theater arts and jobs within that industry. And so
it's like the Craigslist for.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the monster.com of theater jobs, and I'll put myself out there to several different companies, not only as an artistic director but dramaturg. Just looking for a change. Didn't know exactly what was going to fit, and got 2 really fantastic interviews with board members and search committee here, and we just hit it off. It felt like a good fit. They brought me out for my 3rd interview in December, and they offered me the job 2 days before Christmas. So
nice Christmas present.
Nice Christmas present.
Nice. Yeah. So, Michael, my question for you then is: you were holding that position as well, correct?
Correct.
You were doing everything. Tell me what it is you're doing here at the theater now. What does a executive managing director do?
Well, I am involved in the activities that are more behind the scenes that keep this organization running as a theater business. The things that are related to marketing, advertising, insurance, staff evaluations, cash flow, bill payments. So it's the nuts and bolts that are behind the scene that support the presentation of the theatrical productions. Craig is responsible for the creation of the artwork. I am responsible for all of the supporting aspects of the organization that allow the organization to be stable to present the art product.
Well, thanks, by the way, for those of us that are, that do the performing aspect of it. These are the people behind the scenes that rarely get noticed, so we all appreciate that stuff. What was your route in getting right here to 6th Street?
Well, I didn't travel very far, in contrast to Craig. I was born in Santa Rosa, actually. I'm a native of Santa Rosa, and I, years ago, started my theater career at Rincon Valley Middle School, where I realized I'm not having any fun in what I'm doing in school in my electives. I should try theater. I was in a production of The Music Man, changed my life by getting into theater, and then locally went from theater at middle school to high school to Santa Rosa Junior College to 6 seasons with summer repertory theater as an actor and director. Went off for my undergrad and graduate degrees in theater, and worked at various theater companies and educational organizations in the state of California. Came back to Sonoma County, to Santa Rosa, and began working as a faculty member in the theater arts department at the junior college, teaching beginning acting and directing main stage productions. Worked for a while as a faculty member at Sonoma State University in the theater department. Ran Cinnabar Theater prior to Ellie Lichtenstein being there. And kind of went around to various other nonprofit organizations, testing the waters with human service organizations. I thought, theater has been a real part of my life. Is it satisfying all aspects of my feeling I'm providing a service to community, that theater's providing a service to community? It nurtured me. Was it nurturing my community, my participation? So I dabbled in some human service related organizations, which I continue to volunteer with. But through that experience, I went back to school for some new training. I came to a new understanding of theater as truly a service, the arts in service to community, and really thinking about them, the artists, the artistic product, in the way that human service organizations are providing services to people in need. So most of my training, local, long, circuitous route, like this conversation right now, to come back to theater in a way that was satisfying for me to be a managing director behind the scenes, but feeling I am supporting.